Welcome to This Playbook. I'm Anthony from Flinders Partners. We're going to give you a taste of what entrepreneurship is all about, showing you what it takes to go from an idea to a viable product or service.
I'm David from Flinders Business School, and I'll be helping with some practical tasks along the way.
And I'm Casey, and I'm going to see if I have what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Alright, so Anthony, I've just left school and I really want to work for myself, and I reckon I have some really great ideas. How do I become an entrepreneur?
You've got to really start with understanding what your thing is. And your thing's a bit of an interesting concept. It's the thing that gets you motivated, gets you thinking about what to do, because you're going to take some pretty big risks, you're going to have a pretty hard time, and really being stuck to something like a thing is a really important concept.
It's been very difficult for anyone who's come to work for me because I'm a control freak. I don't apologise for being such, because the whole thing about food is you have to be into so much detail with food, and every part of it's got to be right.
Do you understand that a kid with a computer can change the world? And I thought, actually, I don't think I do understand that. I hadn't really thought of it in that terms, but you know, the point he was making, if you had a great idea, unlike, you know, the Industrial Revolution and other times in history where a kid with an idea, you're going to struggle to change the world, but this was, you know, probably the first time in history where you truly could.
In fact, the original core statement that we used right at the beginning was hear the music for the first time. Up until then, all you've heard is this muddy sound mix on AM, where you can't really hear it. Hear the music for the first time, listen to FM, and it was, yeah, that was the core belief.
So your thing is your quality that got you into entrepreneurship in the first place?
Exactly. It's the thing that probably defines all the products and services that you ultimately bring to market. And you might not know exactly what it is when you start, but it's the one thing, it's the essence of you that actually comes through in what you actually do.
Okay, so what's my thing? I like bikes and I think it's good to be fit, and I also passionately believe we should get more cars off the road. So I refuse to drive to work, even if it rains. But the problem is I get wet, and I guess other people do too. So, what about a lightweight pair of overalls that keeps you completely dry?
What we need to know about your product is, what attributes does it have? Is it different? Is it something of value? And thirdly, is it something that a customer would buy?
Well, I think the desirable attributes of my product are it lets you ride your bike to work in your suit. It's different because it covers your whole body. And I think it's valuable because it helps you stay fit and makes you feel good about saving the planet. Oh, and I'm going to make it cheap. What do you think?
Perhaps you might have something.
In the next unit, we'll be talking to some more entrepreneurs about how to stay focused and the value of hard work.
And I'll be helping Casey with her strategic plan and vision.
In the meantime, there's something we need you to do. Answer 3 questions and post them on the Biz Playbook discussion board. What are the desirable attributes of your product or service? What makes your product or service unique? What value does your product or service create, and why would someone want to buy it?